that story.
Yes, so behave yourselves.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if we're ready, welcome to this meeting of the Planning Committee of St Neots Town Council on Tuesday the 16th of March. Please be aware that all meetings are recorded and will be made available to the public on our YouTube channel after the meeting. Your participation indicates your consent to being included in the meeting. Members of the committee are hereby summoned to attend to consider the following business. First of all, I think we have to do a roll call, do we, Karen?
We do, yes, Chair. So if you bear with me 1 second. Okay, starting from the top. Councillor Pitt.
Hello.
Councillor Maslin.
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Councillor Simonis. Anyone seen Rob? I'm not looking at my screen.
No.
No, okay. Councillor Sandy Giles.
Present.
Councillor Thorpe, we have apologies from with valid reasons. Also Councillor Terry, apologies with valid reasons. Councillor Collins, apologies with valid reasons. Councillor Caroline Green.
No, can't see her.
Okay. And Councillor Poodle.
Yep, here.
That's the roll call complete, Chair, and you are correct. Thank you.
Thank you. So item 1 on the agenda, apologies, we've covered that. Declarations of interest. To receive from councillors declarations as to disclosable pecuniary interests and or non-statutory disclosable interests, along with the nature of those interests to any agenda item. Does anybody have anything they'd like to declare?
No, thank you.
Okay. Public participation. Well, we have no members of the public present, so I think we can jump to 5, which is interesting.
Have we missed minutes?
Well, I've missed the minutes, haven't I?
That'll be it.
Item 3 then.
Let's do that one, shall we?
We'll give it a go. To approve the minutes of the Planning Committee meeting held on the 2nd of March as a true and accurate record. Ben, you have any comments to make on these?
So just as per the email that was circulated, the front page of those minutes is just from the wrong date. So the correct one was circulated via email a few moments ago, but essentially it's the more straightforward stuff. So this is, yeah, the front page just kind of gives us the usual info. The schedule of applications is as per the agenda pack, and that all looks good to me. So with that, adjustment, as it were, then I'm happy to propose these for acceptance.
I'll second that.
And just for
Thank you. All in
clarification,
favour?
Chair, sorry, I'm displaying the 2nd of March on the screen, just so that members are clear that that's the set that they're voting on.
Thank you very much indeed. So that's items 105 through to 111. I think we can move on from that now, can't we?
Take a vote on it, Chair, just for the record.
Yes, all in favour of accepting these?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. All in favour? Yes. Unanimous.
Screen's all yours, Maxine.
Say again?
Thank you, Karen.
Sorry, Chair, I was letting Maxine know the screen's hers now.
Okay, item 4. We've passed on that. Item 5, schedule of current plans. I will mention it at some. Oh, I could mention it. Yeah, no. We had a DMC last night, and we were informed that Jacob Jasma, who's head of planning, is leaving, as is Louise Newcomb. She's leaving at the end of the month, and I believe Jacob has already left. So just pass it on for whatever reason you'd like to know. Okay, item 1 for our schedule of plans.
Sorry, Chairman, can I ask a quick question before you go on to that? Sorry. Have you got any information about who is acting head of planning then?
No, I asked the very same question and was told that we will be told in due course.
Oh, okay. Thanks
Which
for the
I would
clarification.
guess, and it's no more than that. and I shouldn't guess if we were live on TV, but I would guess means that there isn't anybody in position at the moment.
Right. Okay. Thank
But
you.
that's only a guess.
Right. Thank you.
Colin, Karen's got a hand up, and also Rob has arrived. The two things may be linked.
Hello, Karen.
Hello. Well, I have got my hand up for two reasons. One is Councillor Simonis, and the second, if you could ask for declarations of interest. And two is, could we have somebody nominate themselves to call out the numbers so that it makes it easier as we progress through the schedule of plans, please?
Oh, I don't mind doing that.
Okay, if you've got them.
As
great.
long as I can see them, I have my trusty magnifying glass at hand.
Well done. Rob, welcome. I can't see you on the screen, but I'm sure you're there.
I'm here.
Do you have any pecuniary or non-pecuniary interest that you would like to disclose?
I do not, thank you, and apologies for being late. I had to cook some quick dinner for the children.
No problem at all. What are we having tonight?
Hot cross buns, actually. It wasn't the most complicated dinner in the world, I'll be honest.
Love it, love it.
We just needed something quick because planning was at 6:15, you know?
Absolutely. So we're on to item 1 on our schedule of plans. 2100-225, proposed ground floor rear extension at 20 Shaftesbury Avenue.
So we have existing on our screens, everybody, and then proposed.
Well, that's
Go
a
back.
nice big extension, isn't it?
Existing. Proposed.
It's just filling in that little
Okay.
corner. Not a lot to it.
And there's the site plan.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're huge back gardens there, aren't they?
Aren't they just?
Mm.
I reckon we could get some more houses in the back of that.
Yeah. Any neighbourhood objections, Maxine?
Not on this one, Sandy.
Oh right.
As they say, the heritage statement, they're going to build in materials to match the existing.
Yep.
This is not a unique extension, and I don't see anything wrong with it. But anybody have any feelings one way or the other?
No, that all looks pretty straightforward to me.
Yep.
It's just
Okay.
squaring off the edge of the building, isn't it? It's just ground floor. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we have that
happy
as a
to oppose.
proposal.
Yeah.
Ben, Andrew, do you want to?
Seconded, yep.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I go
So the
along with
rest of
that.
us,
Yeah.
all in favour?
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anybody against or abstaining? Okay, so that's passed unanimously.
Yeah. I would go
Um,
for 38 and 41. And what's the one? I can't see the one that's improves the site, makes efficient use of the site. 44.
Good, sounds good. You've been taking lessons for Councillor Thorpe, haven't you?
Ah, you guessed.
Okay, item 2.
Bear with.
Item 2, 2100-286, a rear and side extension and with a pitched roof over the existing garage at 17. You pronounce it how you wish. I called it Beecham Close. But you know, I'm a Londoner, and I.
Just loading, everybody. And we have one neighbour comment for you, and it's a positive supporting comment.
Oh, good.
Right, so let's just go back one more. So here we are. We have existing,
Yep.
Mhm.
and then we have proposed. I'll go back one more time. Existing and proposed.
I can't see any problem with that.
No.
So is the footprint remaining the same?
Yes.
Couldn't.
At the moment, yes, I have had a discussion with the new owner there, and they put up a new fence. Can you go back to the site plan, Maxine?
Cam.
the left-hand side of the property, they put up a brand new fence running the whole length of it. But that leaves a piece of grass that no one seems to know who it belongs to. So, and they would like, obviously, to extend onto it. So if Maxine or Karen can tell me who to contact HDC, I'll see if we can point them in the right direction for them to buy it. It makes no difference at all to this application here, but they're doing a little bit of a, just trying to extend the property. So as just regarding this particular application, I can't see anything wrong with it, and I think we've all just agreed that we're going to vote. That's quite a big extension, isn't it?
Yeah, but the plot is huge, isn't it, Colin?
It is, yeah. And if they can move into that piece of waste ground on the north, south, west of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd go for approval.
6.21 metres.
6 metres wide. Well, okay, good on them. So, did we take a vote on this?
No, not yet.
I've just proposed it, Colin.
So where are we standing with this?
I'll second it if it needs seconding.
Say again?
I'll second it if it needs seconding still.
Thank you very much indeed. Sandy, I think, proposed it.
Yes.
All in favour?
Yes.
Yes.
Anybody against or wish to abstain? I think a 40, but I'll leave it to you, Sandy.
Well, it's definitely 44, makes efficient use of the site. I think we should not say fits in with the street scene if they're trying to, negotiate for that other piece of land, but definitely 40 improves the property.
Okay.
Thank
and
you.
39, minimal impact on neighbours.
Okay, we go with those.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item 3, 2100-165, proposed front single-storey porch at 42 Monarch Road.
Right. Any neighbourhood objections, Maxine?
None, Sandy.
Right. Is that in the bit between Viceroy and Viscount?
There's, Viscount. Viscount, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the
Road.
corner of Viscount, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I can't see any problem with that.
No, I'm happy to second that if that was a proposal.
Yes, okay.
All in favour?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody against or wish to abstain? Okay, thank you very much indeed. Numbers, please.
40 improves the property and 39.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds reasonable. Thank you very much indeed. Item 4, 2100-157, construction of a 2-bedroom bungalow with parking for two cars at 8 Wilkinson Close.
Right.
A couple of people have squeezed little bungalows in around there, haven't they?
Can we have the street plan a bit bigger, please, Maxine?
Yeah, if you just bear with, I'm just loading up the different plans for you. Right. So it's quite pixelated because it's not obviously of high quality, this PDF.
Yeah.
Just to remind you all, to the right of this plot, I mean, it's in the background, back garden of an existing house. To the right is a row of garages, which are owned by numbers 14 through to 24. There's a couple of very big trees. Yeah, those are owned are the garages for 14 to 24. There's a couple of very big trees on the corner of the access to their car park area, and the sort of square boxes below the red one is a house that is a new house that we approved last year. We did have some objections for that house, but we don't have any for this one, Maxine?
No, we don't, Colin, not at this stage anyway.
If you have a look at the proposed block plan, that also gives you a better indication of how it actually sits in with the garden.
Yeah.
You've got that one there, but there's also, that's the existing block plan, but there's also a proposed block plan which shows it, or superimposed on that. There we go, that one.
So do you know anyone whether the property directly south where the access is that on the same sort of driveway in the centre of that PDF image?
Sorry, I'm not understanding the question. But
sorry. So number 8, obviously the application is for a infill bungalow.
Yes, yeah.
And then if we've approved one on number 10, I presume the access for that is similarly off to the east, to the right.
It's in the back. It's in that access road to the garages.
The garages, yeah.
Because it's quite a narrow road, that one.
It's more
not ideal, but I think if we've approved one previously.
The problem is we know what's going to happen next, but we have no control over number 6, what they do we? We can only look at what's in front of us.
Absolutely. Yeah. If there've been no neighbourhood objections, yeah, I would have thought
that's not doesn't look like a shared drive. That is actually more of Wilkinson Close, which runs round to the back of Radio Link Communication. So that's a proper road. It's not just a shared drive access.
Right. Yeah, it looks like it's single file, as it were. It's not a two-way road. It's too narrow for two-way traffic.
No, look at the street map.
It's just an access to the garage.
It's plenty big enough. I can see vans parked along it, but still space to get by. So
okay,
yeah.
All right.
Access is not an issue, I don't think.
Okay.
Are you happy to propose that, Andrew?
Yep.
I'll second that.
Sandy seconds. All in favour?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go with unanimous, I think, on that then.
Definitely 44 makes efficient use of the site.
Yeah.
41 fits in with the local street scene, and 40 improves the property.
Well, it's becoming a property in its own right, so I don't think it improves the property, but maybe 48.
Oh, of course, yeah. Sorry, and cancel that one.
Yeah, 48, Andrew's saying sounds good to me.
Yes, that's better.
Okay. Happy with that, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. We now go on to item 5, 21000240, 2-storey front extension and changes to the fenestration and rear canopy of 1710 Sur Court in St Neots. Applicant is just Chester. Is his surname Draws or what?
So moving on, we have existing. And now we have proposed.
I'm not familiar with I know the name, but I can't place it. Could we have the street scene thingamy, Bob? Thank you.
It's off of Mill Lane, near where the Potton homes are, off of Mill Lane. And then
down there, yeah,
it's
right,
down there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Big plot, isn't it?
That looks like another huge plot, doesn't it?
In front and rear, yes.
I'm happy with this.
Yeah, it looks quite tidy.
Yes, I think so.
Disturb anyone.
I'm happy to propose this. Do we have a seconder, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
All in favour?
Several of us, yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed. Numbers, please. Sandy.
40 and 39, perhaps.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move on to item 6 then. 21000239. Proposed first floor extension to the front of 155 Great North Road in Eaton Soken.
So this is existing, and we have proposed. Go back one more time for you. Existing, proposed.
Well, that's just by the Tesco Express, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got like a first floor, so a single floor front at the moment, and it's going to get up 2 floors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's Audrey Court there as well, isn't it? Yes. What's the 1853 bit for?
I think that was when it was the original. It says so the original date block to be carefully removed and replaced where shown. So it's going to be up here because it's on the existing building here. And then obviously that frontage is coming forward. So they're going to recite it once the renovations have taken place, I believe.
Right.
That's 1853 is nearly 7 o'clock.
Oh, upstairs, bring it upstairs forwards. Yeah, I see it.
I think it looks a nice extension, actually.
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
I'm happy to propose that.
So it's not listed, is it? No, apparently so.
No, we haven't had listed building consent come through planning. Obviously,
But
it's in the old
conservation
it's in
area,
the
isn't it?
conservation area.
Mm.
There is a heritage statement. If you just bear with me, you'd like that so you can.
Oh gosh.
It's all a bit preamble so far.
Yeah, hang on. Tree preservation, there are 40 trees. The location. So very close to the conservation, sits deep within mature gardens at the back of the plot of land, its own microenvironment, etc. Regarding about that, the main road at the front of the property is part of the ancient Great North Road. There's a mixture of 10 listed buildings in the vicinity of number 155, the most prominent being St Mary's Church to the southwest and the large house at number 153.
That's quite a history lesson, isn't it?
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, it's just around the corner from Sue Jarrett. I bet she wrote it.
The present dwelling has been evolving for over 200 years. The first cottage was noted in 1799. There we go.
Mm.
Planning permission was granted in 1976 to update the property, and again in 1991. Conclusion: the proposed extension to the front of the dwelling is subservient to the main dwelling. The building stands well away from the street scene in its own grounds and can only be fully viewed and appreciated when entering through the front gateway.
I think it adds to it because the elevations don't show so much, but that is actually a flat roof on the front, and I think a flat roof on something of that age doesn't look right anyway. So I think it's actually an improvement.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is quite visible from the street, but it looks like a sensitive development, so it's fine by me as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take that as a proposer from Andrew and a
Yep.
seconder from Ben.
That's good for me. Yeah.
All in
Yeah.
favour?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Any abstentions or rejections? I think a 48 is a good one here, don't you?
Oh, definitely.
And a 40, definitely improved.
Yeah.
And a 40, good. Okay, I think we'll leave it that. We now go back to... Didn't we do Beecham Close?
Well,
If there's two.
We had 17 before, now we've got 18.
So we have. Right, Kasparos Fyodorovs would like a two-storey side extension and internal alterations at 18 Beecham Close, 20/02288. Presumably 17 and 18 are joined together, aren't they?
That's right.
Yeah,
It's,
they are
Beecham
semi-detached.
Close is an odd numbering system in that they go down one side of the road and back the other.
And they start at 17.
Yeah.
We have some photos if that helps.
Used to be owned by the grandma of one of my son's friends. Not anymore. She's no longer with us.
Uh-huh.
They had a parrot in their front window, and it would always say, "Oh, look, it's an aeroplane." I'm sure you all like these little stories, don't you?
Yeah, Colin.
The house on the right with the double garage is the one we looked at earlier.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I can see nothing wrong with this proposal.
No.
I think they are both going to
it's
build
really
together,
good.
don't
Mm.
you?
Do you think they got the same contractor? That'd be nice if they
I
working
would be
together.
surprised if they haven't, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They will be silly if they haven't. So I'm prepared to propose this one.
I'll second that one, Colin.
Thank you very much. All in favour?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody against or wish to abstain? Thank you very much indeed. And our final set of plans.
Just,
Do we have
just
some numbers, please?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I like 48. Definitely 40, and 44 makes efficient use of the site.
Okay, what did we say for the earlier one?
Karen,
13
have you got those? Oh,
I've
sorry.
got them 39, 40, 44.
Should we go with the same numbers?
I think we should. Yes. Thanks for the reminder, Ben.
Which item
Thank you,
was
Ben.
that,
Well done.
please, on
So
the
our
schedule? Ben?
final.
So number 2, we'll do the same
Thank
for number
you.
7.
I'll just copy them across. Thank you.
Okay, number 8 is 21000522, a single-storey rear extension at 10 Hardwick Road. Mrs. Woodgate.
So you've got existing elevations in front of you. And then proposed one. Hang on, then proposed elevations on another sheet. So let's just go back. So existing, you've got all 4 elevations on existing. Proposed 1 set of elevations, front and side. Oh, where's the other one's gone? Proposed rear and side. And then the site plan.
So it's just a rear extension.
Yep.
And
So is it the size is beyond permitted development by lots of things?
yeah.
I can't see any problem with that. And there's anybody in the neighbourhood objected, Maxine?
None at all.
Oh, well, there we go.
Good. Anybody like to propose this?
Yes, I will.
I'll
Thank you,
second it.
Sandy. Thank you very much indeed, Ben. All in favour?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody abstain or against? In that case, thank you all very much indeed. So numbers, please.
Yeah, I'm still reading them. How about improves the property, number 40?
Yeah, we don't have to say more than one, give more than
No,
one
we
reason.
don't really, do we? No.
No. I have noted. Oh, sorry. That concludes the voting from the Netherlands, I think, doesn't it? I have noticed in DMC that several councils seem to have got hold of a copy of our Chinese menu. They're coming up with the same reasons as we use. Okay, DMC. Let's talk about DMC if you've got a moment. As I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you all got it. Jacob Jasma, head of planning.
Sorry, Chair. I
sorry,
think Maxine was just hoping just to get that confirmed. The details we got in front of us.
Thank you, Karen.
Ben, thank you. If members
Oh,
could
yeah.
just look at the reasons that you've given for approving the applications on the scheduler in front of you, so it's just to cast your eyes over.
you've done it already.
Yes.
You're
Colin,
getting a
don't
bit
sound so
good at
shocked.
this. Anyone would think you've done it before.
Shocking, isn't it?
Looks good to me.
Looks excellent. Well done. Well done.
Okay,
Yeah,
super.
excellent.
Thank you.
Okay, as I mentioned earlier, the head of planning is leaving us at the end of the month, I think, as is one of our senior planning officers, Louise Newcomb. I have no other information than that at this stage. DMC last night, there was nothing that was relevant to us. And it was actually quite a friendly DMC for once. Yeah, I've got nothing else to say about it, really. So
Okay.
that, I think, concludes our agenda for tonight. I should like to thank you all for turning up, and your attention to detail is very much noted. Anybody have any comments they want to make?
No, just thank you.
Thank
Well,
you, everybody.
you always keep us updated on the DMC agenda when you've got it, and that's appreciated, Colin.
I think next time we are going to get one, but I can't remember which one it is that I've seen, but I can't remember which one it is. But it will be one that we will have to attend. We'll discuss that as closer to the time.
Right. Okay.
Are you playing
Thank
the
you,
piano
everybody.
there, Robert, or what?
No, I'm sorry. I'm still working at the same time, just a little bit.
Thanks very much, everybody.
Thank you,
Thanks,
everybody.
Maxine and Karen.
Bye.
Really